My name's Andrew, and I'm going to teach you how to fold napkins. Have you ever been to a fancy restaurant and wonder how they fold their napkins? Well, I work at the Bay Head Yacht Club, which is one of the top 30 yacht clubs in the entire country, so I know a thing or two about folding napkins. Now, we all use napkins to wipe our face, wipe our fingers off, if it's a messy meal, or after we take a drink. So I will be showing you today how to fold some of our three most famous napkins. The first one we use for banquets or regular dining room dinner service, which is a little more formal. So you're going to take your napkin, put it into the diamond form. Then you're going to take your bottom flap, bring it all the way to the top to create a triangle. You're going to take your two bottom corners, bring them to the top. Make sure your napkin's nice and flat. Then you're going to take your napkin and flip it over. Now you're going to take your top corner of your napkin and bring it down to the bottom corner. Now you're going to take the middle of your napkin, pinch it, bring it up, and now you got yourself a nice crisp dinner napkin. However, if we're seating outside on our porch, which is known to be a little more casual, we will go to a roll-up, which is a different type of napkin for dinner and guests. So you're going to put your napkin in a diamond form. You're going to take your bottom corner again, and you're going to bring it to the top corner. You're going to take your two bottom corners and do a simple fold about an inch or an inch and a half. Then you're going to take whichever type of silverware you're going to use for your meal and put it right in the middle of your fold. Then you're going to take your two corners, place them right on top of each other. It doesn't matter if it's left on right or right on left. And then you're just going to roll your napkin nice and tight. And there's your roll-up. These are good for more casual dining when you don't want to put all of your silverware out on your big table, and it makes your napkin stay on the table if it is outdoor seating, which weighs your napkin down. The next form of napkin I'm going to be folding for you guys is known as the tree napkin. This is good for holidays when you're having people over, if you celebrate Christmas, to add a little pizzazz to your dinner table. So you're going to take your napkin, fold it in half, then you're going to take your napkin again and fold it in half again, so you should have a perfect square. You're going to rotate your napkin so you have all four individual flaps pointing towards you. You're going to take your top flap and you're going to bring it to the top point and leave a little bit of room on the edges. Then you're going to repeat with your next few flaps. Bring it to the top, leave a little bit of room. Next flap, bring it to the top, leave a little bit of room. And finally, your next flap, leave a little bit of room. Now you're going to take your napkin and you're going to flip it over. You're going to take your bottom right corner, bring your point about a third of the way over of your napkin, and then take your left corner and bring it over to the other side of the napkin. Now you're going to flip it over, rotate it. So now you have all these corners pointing towards you. You're going to take your very top corner, you're going to fold it over, bring it right to the top, and make sure you hide the rest of that napkin behind it. Then you're going to take your next flap and tuck it underneath of your first flap. Now you're going to take your third flap, tuck it under your second fold. Your third flap, tuck it under your third fold. Take your final flap and tuck it under your last fold. And there you have it. You got a little tree for dinner, Christmas dinner, or if you don't celebrate Christmas, it's just a cool napkin to fold if you like trees. So I hope you guys enjoyed learning how to fold these fancy napkins. So if you go to a fancy restaurant with the nice thick napkins, you can either impress your family by folding them, or if you go to the Bay Head Yacht Club, you know how to fold some of our napkins. Thank you.